Hi guys and welcome to a new video. Today I have Samsung Galaxy S6 with me and today I am really excited to show you the Android 7.0 Android Nougat for the Samsung Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge. So Samsung actually needed about 7 months to give this device the Android Nougat update, the Android 7.0 update, but even though the update was delayed like hell, the Galaxy S6 users can call them really lucky, just because the Galaxy S6 got 2 big updates, and in these 2 big updates it's got a full redesign. So the Galaxy S6 came with Android Lollipop with this blue notification panel and all that. With Marshmallow it got a full redesign with this white notification panel and all that new colors. And in Android Nougat it got a full redesign again. So the Galaxy S2 got a full redesign twice. And other devices like the Galaxy S5 or almost all other phones got only 1 full redesign but 2 updates. But this phone got 2 times a big redesign, which is really amazing to see. So this device got the same update as the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. I'm going to compare these two Android 7.0 ROMs in the next video. And right, so now let's take a look what Sammy has changed here, what are the new features and the bugs, and yeah, so now let's start. So as I said already, the Galaxy S6 got a full redesign again with Android Nougat, Android 7.0. And yeah, so it basically got this great UX from the Galaxy Note 7 or the Galaxy S7 Edge running Nougat, and it looks really nice. As you can see, this here is the notification panel, and as you can see, you now have 6 toggles here at the top, and you can't slide anymore. Instead of that, you can pull it down twice to get more toggles, and you also have different pages here, which is also really nice. You got the brightness slider at the bottom, but you can enable it at the top here. As you can see here, now we have the brightness slider at the top, which looks also really nice. And right, so a new thing here is that you got this search bar here where you can directly go to the S Finder. And yeah, so that's pretty much it here. You also got submenus here, which is really amazing. So if you press on the font here, for example, you can see all the Wi-Fis which are next to you. And you can do the same with the mobile data or the torch, for example. You can adjust the brightness of the torch here, which is really amazing. So these are really nice features which came together with Nougat on the Galaxy S6. You can also enable the blue light filter from here, which is also a new feature, which is really a really nice feature if you are using your phone in the night, for example. And right, so now let's take a look at all of the apps. So as I said already, the Galaxy S6 got this Grace UX update from the Note 7, so almost all of the apps look like the Galaxy Note 7 apps. Also, the camera app has been updated to the Galaxy Note 7 here. As you can see, you got this Note 7 camera here with these new modes here and these filters at the right page here. And you can also download new filters from the Galaxy Apps Store, which is really nice. And yeah, everything else seems to be unchanged here. You got a new UI, and yeah, but actually all apps got a full redesign, not only the camera. Also the gallery app has got a full redesign, the clock app has got a full redesign. As you can see, it's the same as on the Galaxy S7, and yeah, the S voice here, as you can see. As you can see, it's also got a really nice update, which looks quite similar to the Siri on iPhones. And yeah, also the launcher has been changed, as you can see here. Now you have a search bar at the top here, so you can directly search for some apps. You can type something in there, and you can directly open the app. Another thing which is really nice is that you got the S8 music app on board, which is really nice. The S7 Edge hasn't got that on board with the Nougat update. And Yeah, so this is really nice to see here. Now let's move on to the settings, because there are the main features and all the things, all the new stuff here. So as you can see, the settings app got also a full redesign. You can see the categories are changed now. You got less categories. Right, of course you get standard stuff like connections and all that things. Also the notification area seems to be unchanged here. You can block some notifications of the apps, for example. But there are some new options in the display category here. So you can directly adjust the brightness from here, of course. You can also enable the blue light filter, which I have shown you already. You can change the screen mode. And yeah, but there is something new in Android Nougat. So here you can change the screen zoom, which is really amazing to see. So you can make everything large here. So, and if you press on apply, you can see that everything has got bigger. You can see the notification panel is much bigger now. Everything is bigger now, and you can also make it much smaller here. So let's say apply, and you can see everything has got much smaller, and you have more space here. Also notification panel got smaller and all that things. But the home screen is remains unchanged, of course. And yeah, so this is also the new the recent apps panel, which looks also really nice. You can see that the close all button has got a bit smaller. The recent apps panel are much taller, larger also. And yeah, but now let's move on to the settings here. You can of course you can enable or disable the icon frame settings still from here. You can enable or disable the LED indicator. And yeah, you can also show you can also enable the battery percentage at the top here, and you can also enable or disable the recent notifications. So if you enable this, only 3 notifications will be shown up at the top. Yeah, so this is pretty much it here. So now let's go back and let's move on to the wallpapers and themes option. So here this will get you into the Samsung Themes app here. So the new thing here is that you can apply themes and you can apply icons separately from each other. This is something which is really nice. So if you have a theme but you actually don't like the icons of the theme, you can enable the icons separately again, which is also really nice. You can also download some new wallpapers from here, which is also really nice. But now let's move on to the advanced features of this firmware now. So here you of course get all that standard stuff which you had on Marshmallow, like quick launch camera or the one-handed mode, as you can see. Oops. So now let's move on to the advanced features here. Of course you get all that standard stuff here like Smart Stay and all that things, or the one-handed mode, the quick launch camera, but you also got the game launcher here, which is really nice. So you got the game launcher from the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. You also get the game tools, which is also really nice. So let's say I agree and let's enable it. And yeah, you also have the multi-window here, which is really nice. So you can enable, you still have this pop-up view gesture here, and it works much better than it did on Marshmallow. You can also enable the split screen view if you press on the recent apps button here. You can see you got this new split screen mode with the recent apps here. So for example, you can open Samsung Music from here, and now we have this new split screen view, which is also which looks also much better than the split screen on Marshmallow. But now let's move on and go back here. Right, there's also something called device maintenance here. So this is pretty much similar. This is pretty similar to the Smart Manager in Lollipop and Marshmallow. So this is the replacement of the Smart Manager. You can do the same, and yeah, so you can also see the RAM usage here. So as you can see, this is like 1.8 gigabytes of the whole RAM, which is quite okay for the Galaxy S6. So we know that the Galaxy S6 had big issues with the RAM usage. So the RAM usage isn't fully fixed here. As you can see, it uses more than the half still, but it's still okay to do multitasking and all that. Right. And yeah, so this is pretty much it here. Of course, you get standard stuff like software update and all that. Yeah, so ROM is quite stable, of course. It's the first Nougat build, by the way, so there may be some small issues, but actually you won't notice them that easily. As I said earlier, everything is fluid. As you can see, it's really smooth. It looks just fine. It looks really nice here. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. As you can see, the notifications are also much better than they were on Marshmallow. Now you have now you can separate the notifications here, so which is also really nice. And yeah, so and also be stay tuned for my next video. In my next video I will compare the Nougat ROM for the Galaxy S6 with the Nougat ROM on the Galaxy S7 Edge here. As you can see, they look quite similar here, but there are some differences, and if you want to know all these differences between the Nougat ROM on the Galaxy S7 and the S6, just check out my next video I will upload. And yeah, peace out.